back my mixers, audio. Load game. Yes, I'm needy. You bought a baby animal for company, but I'm so needy. I mean, look, like, I mean, you know, it's what you get. So, in case you missed it, we no longer have Bastila. We were leaving Manan, and we got picked up by a Star Destroyer and captured. So yeah, that was fun. We escaped, but we ended up meeting Malik, and turns out I am the Dark Lord Revan. I am one of the people that we've been fighting this war against. Oh shit. That's not good enough, Sith. We know you have more, and we want it now. What? You can't just rewrite our agreement whenever you feel like it. The Exchange won't stand for it. The Exchange is in no position to dictate orders anymore, Sivan. Who's that? A stranger. You haven't been telling us everything, now have you? Tell you everything? What are you talking about? I don't have to clear everything through you. They're trying to extort me, that's what. They think they just caused the... They think that just because the Exchange is gone, they can take whatever they want from me. We are renegotiating our contract. You guys better leave. Or what, you'll force us? We have not forgotten. Thank you for helping, but I really don't think you should have provoked them like that. They can be impulsive sometimes. Still, at least I ended up all in one piece, right? Yeah. Glad I could help. Can I go into your rooms again yet? No. Access denied. Can I go into this room? No. Access denied again. Alright, well, I have some shit to sell you. They want me to give them more of my inventions, stuff that I haven't even finished working on yet. Ever since Davik went down, the Exchange has been a non-factor in these parts. The Trandoshan's are trying to muscle in on all the old Exchange businesses now. Whew. Maybe I can still work something out with them. Thank you for being here, though. It might have gone less pleasantly if you hadn't shown up. Is there something else you want? And by anything you'd be willing to sell me, I mean, I have some things that I'm willing to sell you. Alright, we can go ahead and get rid of that. That's fine. Darth Bandon's armor, didn't really care for it. Powered light battle armor. Yeah, why not? Why not? Battle armor, yeah, why not? You can take a stun baton, you can take the long sword. Have to keep missions Vibra Blade. You can take the two short swords, you can take the lightsaber. That's Bastil. Oh god, that's Bastilus. Woof. Alright, we'll keep the Sith Assassin pistol. We can get rid of that, that's fine. Sith Assault Gun. Whoop. Get rid of those, get rid of those, get rid of those. Gotta keep his blaster. Get rid of all three of these. Keep those. Shit ton of grenades, that's fine with me. Take the breath mask, I want it. populated heavily. We're not using those, we're not using that. Do want to keep that though. Do want to keep those. Get rid of the stun ray, we'll get rid of the flamethrower. Oh, and thank God we had all those computer specs because we got a shit ton. So good thing we didn't actually. This one-use item employs any encryption software and electronic interface to improve the user's ability to bypass locking mechanisms on doors and containers. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep those one up. Wait, let's hear this out. I'm hearing a buzzing feedback. No! Why? Oh god, it is like massive. What's going on? What the hell? Is my close to anything? It's like right here. Shouldn't be doing a bird. It was gone for a sec. I turned the mic off. That would be why. Hopefully that fixed it. Sorry about that. Yikes. And pop that back up there. Okay, now for the real thing we're doing. Yeah, I have no idea what that was. Now that it's fixed, I'm gonna try my other mic again. Alright, check testing. Hey! Fucking dope. Alright. So this is Korriban. This is the Sith world. where Dark Jedi come to train. So basically Dantooine, but for the Sith. Dark Jedi.
Yes, what's on your mind? Korriban's a desolate world and a Sith planet. There's only one small colony here, I'm pretty sure. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate. If you're ready to talk, then yes, so am I. I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't. I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died, but it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness that must surely be there, it isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you, why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice. There won't be any turning back.
Wanted to hold it, holding you. Hi. Ujante.
Well, then I hope I can save you from yourself.
Alright, I bring take Jolie. We'll take Salbar. Salbar hasn't gotten a chance to really shine lately. Ah, I see. Another Jedi come to Korriban. Yes, good to meet. There are many people who come to Korriban from throughout Sith space, hoping to join the Academy. Some of them are Jedi who have left the Order. You will get into the Academy for certain. I understand Jedi who have left the light side are made very welcome. Enough about that. It is very nice to see that David Hawk has returned. I have not seen that ship for some time indeed. Since you're a regular to our little colony, the docking fee is only 25 credits. Excellent. Continue on through. Please be aware that the colony is under Sith jurisdiction. I'd advise you to stay out of their way. Nation do you wish? Well, this is Dress Day. It's the only colony on the planet. Korriban is a Sith planet, well within their space, though it's not very well inhabited. The Sith allows Urko to conduct some mining here, and the company operates the starport, but otherwise the colony revolves around the local Sith Academy. Zerka is one of the largest corporations in the core. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. They have interests in mining all over this sector. Korriban is actually the location of Zerka's headquarters for this sector. Most business here in the colony is conducted there. Unless you're one of the hopefuls who is trying to become a student there, I suggest you avoid it. The Sith are the law here and they do as they please. It'd be quite dangerous. Doesn't your computer handle navigation? Besides that, I really can say. Enjoy your stay.
Go about your business, please, citizen.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
But please, Master Shardman, give us the chance. We'll do anything to get into the academy.
I'm no master yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. There's a lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Of course, Shardan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Thank you, sir.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi! You're looking to get in the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Well, if you can't think of anything cruel, you really shouldn't be out here, young man, should you?
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
We didn't do anything. Please, help us.
Silence! It's not what they did so much as what they didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me, will you? Let them go? And what could possibly convince me to do that? No, I think it's you who isn't worth my time. Them I prefer to kill. Just feel lucky I don't squish you while I'm at it.
Fucking rude. Back here, you bitch. Why am I going behind the counter? That's not allowed. You guys okay? Forced it. Say, aren't you the one who won that big Super Race on Manon? I'm a big fan. I hope we can find something suited to a celebrity like you. Is there anything you'd like? Right now. Already sold all my shit.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Well, if you'd seen us before, we wouldn't be newcomers, would we?
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that? Oh, neither do I. I simply stated a fact. Do you know how many Sith there are in Dresde?
12. No, wait, 13.
Enough to crush this fool. Let's do it, Lasho.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us, make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live. Go on.
Okay, so these two Mandalorians are out in the woods. One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing, and his eyes are glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator and contacts his.
I've heard this one before. I think...
Quiet!
He gasps. My partner has collapsed. I don't know what to do. After a moment, the commander responds, "Calm down, I can help." Oh, hey! How are you, bud?
And then?
First, let's make sure your partner is dead. There's a silence. Then a blaster shot is heard. Back on the communicator, the Mandalorian says, "Okay, now what?"
That's the oldest joke in the book.
Well, it certainly didn't amuse us, did it? Try again. Oh, I see. Well, we'll just have to see about that, won't we?
It looks like...
I remember that episode of The Mandalorian.
Are you going to let us be insulted?
Oh, get over yourself already. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, this one's got some backbone at least. Let's go.
Fine. I'll deal with you later.
You'll deal with me later. Probably didn't happen in The Mandalorian because this is a very, very long time before, before the events of the Empire, and definitely before The Mandalorian. This is way before Episode 1.
Greetings. You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes? Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages. This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely.
I got freedom. Sound like a tragedy.
I see you got one of your own early. May as well while you can. Now then, was there something I could do for you? We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come.
If I'm in need of anything, this come.
Well, why not? This is Sith space now, and the company has to survive regardless of who is in charge. The Republic, the Sith, the economy has to keep going.
Profit at any cost, just like on my world.
I'm not sure what your pet is muttering, but keep a restraining collar on it. It won't last long if it gets loose. Now, is there something else?
Joke's on you.
Certainly. There truly isn't much to tell, citizen. Dresde was established by the Sith, and we arrived to take advantage of some of the planet's mineral wealth. The only thing that's really unusual about Dresde, I suppose, is that the Sith built their academy on the east side of the colony. You don't find those just anywhere. Not much. The Sith are a rather secretive lot, and they don't allow many into the academy. I hear they claim that Korriban was inhabited long ago by other Sith, but no one really knows if that's true. The planet is certainly uninhabited outside of Dresde, and always has been. Only prospective students. We get many who come here each year hoping to get picked. Many are simply considered too weak, I'm afraid. I understand there is one main person amongst the Sith who decides which students are worthy. Korriban, I believe her name is.
Korriban.
A star map? We sell navigational components, if that's what you mean. Well, the Sith have some old ruins that interest them up on the surface of the planet. If this map of yours is there, however, they've said nothing about it. Zerka sends freighters to the surface every now and again to ferry artifacts to the core. The men are not allowed out of their ships, however, as only Sith are allowed on the surface. Beyond that, I really can't say. They call the site the Valley of the Dark Lords. Ancient Sith are buried in tombs there, along with many artifacts of old. Some of great power, apparently. I don't know anything else. Neither will you, I'm sure. Only the Sith students are allowed access to the site. Not much, but no one... Only prospective student. I understand. Other than in the academy itself, I'm sorry, I don't know. Do come again.
Bud? You there, human. So I'm flying to Even Hawk now. I saw you disembarking earlier. Wants to know? Name's Lurs. Not that it's important. I don't know you and you don't know me. What's important is that we've been waiting for this shipment for a month. I suppose we should be grateful that the shipment survived Taurus at all, though, right? Anyway, hand it over and let's finish this. You have me mistaken for someone else. Wait a minute. Didn't you work for Davik? How is it you happen to be flying the Ebon Hawk anyway? Well, when a planet explodes, you've got to expect a few changes. Davik's dead, hey? Maybe you can still help me with something. We've arranged for several kilograms of spice to be shipped to us here aboard the Ebon Hawk. Perhaps Davik left it on board. I suspect if it is, it would be in a container we gave him, locked and requiring a code. Hey! Might you have seen such a thing, human? How much is it worth to you? 1,000 credits, and perhaps more if you're interested. What do you say to that? Take a look for it. I can set the code on the counter to Red 47. Get the spice, bring it to me here. I'll wait for you. Well, let me go ahead and just mosey my way back to the Ebon Hawk. I'm not gonna say no to credits, even as a Jedi. Also, let me just go ahead and flex real quick. I just want. Don't mind me. Just running through and okay. Greetings, human. A word, if I may. It concerns the Dark Lord of the Sith. Listen to me, and I'll make clear my name is Zirgrum. I am a businessman. I and my partner deal in rare items of extraordinary value and power. Exchange. We are not. We are independent operators, though often our transactions involve those who represent the exchange. Traditionally, we have always done business with the owner of the Even Hawk, Davik Kang, most recently. I had a Thor before him, or a Hax before her, but we were reluctant to approach you. You had no ties to the exchange, which was a problem. Even worse, you were a Jedi, not the sort of person we normally associate with. Why are you approaching me now? There were reports of the Even Hawk traveling to many different planets. We wanted to know what you were up to. At your last port, I placed a small tracking device on your ship. The tracking device reported back to us that you had been captured by the Leviathan. Once we had that information, we began digging into our sources within the Sith fleet. Your escapades on the Leviathan created quite a stir in the Sith fleet. Of course, Malik tried to suppress the truth about your identity. There were more than a few summary exits. But even if security footage is destroyed and witnesses silenced, some bits of information always slip through. Spend enough credits to gather the tiny pieces and the puzzle becomes... We know what happened on the Leviathan. At least we know enough. You are Darth Revan, who are going to kill Malik for daring to claim dominion over the Sith. How does this involve you? Partner and I deal in very rare and powerful items. Weapons, armor, things you could use in your battle against Malik and the Sith. I don't carry these items with me, of course. They're with my partners, but they're yours if you've got the credits to buy them. We want to make a profit on this, after all. Go to the cantina here in Dress Day. There's a Rhodian there named Mika Doran. Tell Mika that Xeogrim sent you to look at the premium items. Check it out. I already know, so expect you. Like I said, just tell me you want to look at the premium items. I guess my work here is done. Goodbye, Revan. If Malik is beaten, don't forget who helped you to victory. Noted. Read something? Locked? Oh, cool. Look, spice. There you go. No? You already have the spice human. You? So you do. But that does indeed look like the amount Davik promised. Very well, 1,000 credits yours for an exchange. Done and done. I'm going to take the spice off your hands. My employers will be pleased. Tell me, might you be interested in earning more credits? Tell me more. It is a simple courier mission. Moto the Hut on Tatooine always awaits delivery of a box that I hold. The spice was his, and the box is his repayment. There's no longer danger involved, human, so long as you do not attempt to open the box for yourself. I'm sure Moto will pay you what is promised to Davik for the delivery. I believe 2,000 credits was the agreed upon sum. Open the box? Never open the box. Opening the box would be horribly bad. I suppose I would eventually have to, should you refuse. You're already here, however, and you have a ship. It is convenient to have you deliver the box. Found an anchorhead, though I'm uncertain exactly where. He should not be difficult to spot. That is he. Box. It's not a bomb, just do not do it. That is all I can say. It represents no danger to you as long as it remains closed. Very good. I will have some of my workers load the box on the even lock for you. It will be waiting for you there. Remember, do not open the box. Now I must go. My employers thank you for your assistance. I kind of want to go open the box. It just look like... That's...
One of Korriban's primary trade routes went through Terrace. Now that it's destroyed, the colony here will have an even harder time of it.
Now you're a Pazak player. Being sentient, are you willing to engage in hand of Pazak? I'm afraid there are a few takers on Korriban. It would be good to have a little fun for once. Anyway. Being sentient, you're an owner of Hawk, yes, or its lead owner. I'm honored to meet you. I am Mika Doran, manager of this establishment. Is there something you are needing, sentient? The owner of the Ebon Hawk is always welcome to Dress Day Cantina. Yes, the right buyer. Traditionally, the owner of the Ebon Hawk has been the contact for all my transactions, but in the past, the owner was always affiliated with the exchange. That was why Xeogrim did not approach you earlier. We had no idea who you were or if we wanted to do business with you. Of course, that is all changed now, Lord Revan. You have. Yes, let's get right to business. I carry only the rarest of items. Expensive, yes, but worth every credit. Weapons, armor, equipment. Carry a little of everything. Previous owners of the Ebon Hawk would often resell the items they purchased. But in your case, I imagine you might find more than a few of them quite useful. Right. Yeah, how much will you pay for the shit I don't want? What? Oh god, not the box! Auto box. Back. Yeah.
Yes?
Protocol droid. Hey look, a box. 3 boxes. Sorry. Walk in. Maybe not.
Leave me be. Can't you see that I'm busy?
Towering over you. I think I have the high ground.
Isn't that obvious? You must be very sharp to possess such an astute sense of perception. Obviously death, however, since I asked you to leave. No, you may not. I'm busy amusing myself, and I'm not going to miss any of the fun. Now get lost before I teach you a lesson.
Good.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once. I have been condemned. No one gets inside, citizen. Messages and deliveries must be relayed through official Sith channels only. You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
Oh. Ah. Thora.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience. I am. Obviously, you have been told of me. Is it your desire, then, to train at the Academy? Do you wish to become a Sith human? An interesting question, and not one I hear often. For most, the benefits of becoming a Sith are quite obvious. We wield ultimate power, my friend. To be a Sith is to taste freedom and to know victory. Nothing is as glorious as bending the Force to your will. We make no apologies for the weak. If you cannot clench your fist and know when the moment comes to strike, there is no place for you amongst us. Of those who come to train, those who are weak return home. If they are both weak and foolish, they die. But it was their choice to come. You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a Sith or not? Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you? As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us? For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you? A strange response indeed. Is your mind maladjusted in some way? You should make for an interesting pupil indeed. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
Yeah, I'm answering that question.
My hearing's not so good. I'm just pleased my nice master doesn't beat me so much anymore. Yes, sir.
There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the Academy? Then come back when you... You have come back. Then let us leave.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
Promising? That one's not worthy to lick spit off your shoes, Master.
I met this one in the colony. Unworthy, if you ask me.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with? An honest answer, and one I would expect from anyone who's been exposed to those sad relics amongst the Jedi. As always, young human, the truth is not quite so simple. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak? Your slaves? They are irrelevant. They may accompany you so long as they do not interfere with us or with your training. Are you ready or not, young one? Are you? I can see into your heart, young human, and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again. If you survive, my pupil, Euthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
One second, sorry. Me, Jahani. 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 Oh, wait.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year. Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it? Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs,
how's he doing?
He will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords, to the tomb of Nagasado, to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership. The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
You don't say. Well, the Master loves tombs, don't you, Master?
Reaching that map as
really
they
good.
did
The wound has
is
almost
part
scattered
of the
over completely.
final
That's
test.
awesome.
At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important. Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it. It is a very simple matter. And so it should. It is central to our beliefs. It is my responsibility to replace my master when I am strong enough.
I got over faster than mine when I fell down. Woof. Turned out, you not fall down forever. You either spin out and land at the bottom, or the stairs will push you up. Fair enough. I feel enlightened. That's unfortunate.
I suppose you could do that. Even the hint of betrayal from his pupil and Uthar would move to eliminate me. But this is a very good opportunity for you. You can start off your Sith career as the right hand of the head of the Academy. Me, Uthar will not offer you that. Do you believe Uthar would not be aware of this? He would quickly figure out what you have to gain by betraying him, and would never believe someone would pass that up. Tell Master Uthar what you wish. Were I you, I would think first of what the consequences of such an action might be. You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't likely stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with.
Alright, sorry. I was being questioned because I got my Shinedown merch, which these are like this is like premium quality shirts. So not like the kind of shirt that you would find that you would get like if you were to go see them live. Um, and they're supposed to be up for a limited time, but there's actually still some up. It is very nice because, like I said, it's like premium quality, so like it's soft, like. Okay. But yeah, and then I have a Sound of Madness shirt, similar quality, but it's a long sleeve shirt. I thought it was a hoodie at first. I kind of wish it, but yeah, it's pretty dope. No lie, I love it. And then this is actually the back, and it has the track listing from the Sound of Madness on it, and all the times and total runtime. I thought it was pretty cool.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me. I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion.
Oh, my bad. I'm just marking something down. Just
Through power, I gain victory.
okay.
Through victory,
throwing
my
that up
chains
later.
are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything? The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single being both. Conflict forces one to better oneself. It forces change, growth, adaptation, evolution, or death. These are not our laws, but the universe's. Without conflict, you have only stagnation. What fuels your power with the Force but your passion? The stronger, darker emotions. Anger, hatred, fear. These passions empower us. Love is more dangerous than all those things. Love leads to anger and hatred more often than not. But it also leads to mercy, which is far worse. That, however, is a lesson for another time.
Almost forgot to share my excitement on the social media, which you can.
Negative? Compared to what? What keeps even the most rudimentary creature alive? Fear to run, anger to fight. Without it, a creature would most surely die. We are far more than them, perhaps. But in some ways, we are little different. To think us creatures beyond the need of simple passions is a delusion. It is our goal to be stronger, to achieve our potential and not rest upon our laurels. We are the seekers, not the shepherds.
Fly through strength, power through power.
How many sorts of victories can you imagine? Peaceful victory, victory by sacrifice, a truce, an achievement. Unless the victory is achieved by demonstrating that your power is superior, it is only an illusion, temporary at best. We seek more. This has been argued over, and often. The chains represent our restrictions, both those placed upon us and those we place upon ourselves. Ultimately, the goal of any Sith is to free herself from such restrictions. In a way, it is so we may do whatever we wish, but it is much more than that. One who has freed themselves from all restrictions has reached perfection, their potential fulfilled. Perfect strength, perfect power, perfect destiny. Imagine it. That is our ideal, at any rate. It is said in Sith legend that the Sithari, the perfect being, will one day lead us. But perhaps that is just a legend. I wonder what that being would be like. The legends say the Sithari will destroy us and make us stronger than ever. But perhaps that is just a legend. Perfection is a goal, I think, rather than a state of being. The Jedi would argue that, no doubt.
I already do that.
How many sorts? This has been argued. Ultimate one that but the Force is our servant and our master, our teacher and our companion, a weapon and a tool. Know it, and you know the universe. Master it, and you master the universe. Strive for perfection, and the Force shall reward you. I am not surprised. The Force is strong with you. Master it, and it shall serve you well. I have been involved in the work there over the last couple of years, but not often. Most of the excavating is left to the students. What did you wish to know? Not unless you are accompanied by Master Uthar. No, it is strictly forbidden. And I truly doubt you could bypass the doors to the tomb with anything less than ship blasters. Even then, perhaps. None. I do not even know how Master Uthar gains entrance, to tell the truth. Though I look forward to discovering that fact. I have searched many times, so do not bother. There is no other way. Do not fret, however. Simply get the prestige you need, and you will see the tomb soon enough. We could learn much about the history of the ancient Sith. Why they were on Korriban and why they left. Perhaps we could learn more about the origin of the Force itself. With that knowledge could come great power. As you wish. Revan? You mean Darth Malak's former master? Very little. I never met him personally, though I heard he was a very powerful man. Very charismatic. In the end, Revan was outshone by his pupil. Such is the way of the Sith. Why? Is this dead man of importance to you?
Dead man.
Anything is possible. Uthar's former master still lives, though he is in no condition to challenge his former pupil for leadership. Perhaps the same is true for Revan. Perhaps Revan is out there, somewhere, waiting to take revenge upon Malak. More likely, what we were told is the truth. Revan is dead. Malak would be foolish to leave his old master alive, considering all the knowledge Revan held. Is there any reason I should? Beside the fact I did not know Revan in life, Revan was known for wearing a full helmet and cape. Perhaps Revan's body had been disfigured by the power of the Force. It is not unheard of. Regardless, I doubt I shall be meeting Revan anytime soon. Both Revan and Malak came to Korriban when they discovered the tomb of Nagasado. That was before my time. Fair enough. About myself. I'm originally from Sleheyron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more. You must impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The Code of the Sith is the easiest way to start. I have told you all that you need to know of it already. There are a group of students who refused an order by Master Uthar to execute a group of civilians in the colony. Uthar declared that they were to be executed themselves, but the students escaped and fled before the order could be carried out. We are certain that they have not left Korriban. No doubt they have not gotten far and are simply in hiding. We just do not know where exactly. If you were to locate them and carry out Uthar's order, I am sure he would be most appreciative. Shall I go on? I would suggest you talk to the other prospective Sith, and find one you can gain an advantage with. I believe Lasho would be an excellent choice. She is too trusting. I have little doubt you could talk her into letting you help her somehow. Just make sure it is you who gains the advantage, not her. Be ruthless if you must. That is the only thing that will impress Uthar. The only other idea I can suggest to you is that you head into the Valley of the Dark Lords on the surface. There are ancient ruins there which can be explored. It's possible you might find some artifacts or information in them which would please Uthar. It's difficult to say for certain. I did. I also said that you didn't need to know more. Why are you asking? You know all that you need to. We can exchange niceties once Uthar is gone if you desire. Is there something else you needed?
Do you believe that's everything?
You have had an excellent start. Go, gain more prestige.
Before I do, not breaking.
No problem. Didn't work.
Breaking into it. Nothing is here.
Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Algwin. Nothing? Yes, my master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know. Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here. Well, I didn't mean it like that. I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you, can I? I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now I don't know. I have so many doubts. Yes, I'm sorry. Please don't tell anyone. I'll get over it, I guess. Please don't tell anyone what...
It's a bad year to try and become a Sith, you know. I've got it all wrapped up. My name's Mikkel. I'm one of the hopefuls up for the Sithhood, just like you. Well, I'm the one that's going to make it, that is. You think I would tell you? Have my brain started dribbling out of my nose or something? There's nothing you know that I could possibly want. Thanks, anyhow.
Woohoo! If it isn't the freak from the colony. Hello, freak. Shardan's the name. Don't forget it. You'll have me to thank when you get kicked out of here. And go into the dueling room. You can count on seeing me later, though.
Freak. I mean...
You? I remember you from the colony. I can't believe you actually made it into the academy. My name is Lasho. Remember it, for I'll be the one who earns the prestige to move on. You'll have to be satisfied with next year, I suppose. Just figure that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance. I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure. I don't have it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready. Like I would tell you. Why don't I just let you rob me while you're at it?
Good.
So what if it is? I'll get it eventually, regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less.
Now, where are you going with this, I wonder?
Help me get it? I don't know. I suppose I could use some help. The artifact I know of certainly won't be easy to take. But why should I work with you? Trying to force me to agree with you, eh? Don't make me laugh. You want my cooperation? You'll have to get it the old-fashioned way. Forget it. So run along and get...
Good. Bitch.
No problem. Didn't work.
I did nothing. Saw nothing. Nothing. Here? Nothing.
Sorry, I don't have time to speak. My training waits.
Barracks. Excuse me. Greetings, fellow student. Are you planning on going to the Valley of the Dark Lords? I'm heading there soon myself. Where? I am known as Tariga, student here at the Academy. It's my pleasure to be assigned to the Sith ruins to study their past and unearth new relics. You're human, but you speak like a Twi'lek. I was raised on a planet in the Outer Rim. Okay. I just decided to flip a little bit. Sorry, guys. I was raised on a planet in the Outer Rim. We can fluent and speak. I am, however, quite fluent in the Twi'lek tongue, so I prefer to use it when dealing with others. Nearly as well known as basic, and no one will make fun of my accent. I think I made the right choice. I doubt I would have been assigned to the Sith ruins in the Sith ruins in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I was stuttering and stumbling over an unfamiliar language. There are 4 tombs that have been uncovered so far, each holding the remains of a Sith Lord from a long time ago, when the Sith were first on Korriban. We found evidence that there were larger structures underground, a veritable ancient fortress, but it appears to have been destroyed. The tombs are all that remain intact. Currently, we are allowed access only to 3 tombs, but one furthest to the left may only be entered by Master Uthar and those he brings with him. Fortunately, there is still much else for us to find. I'm pleased that you have joined us. The exit at the end of this hall will bring you to the surface. There you merely follow a natural path through the rock and you will come to the valley itself. You will find many Sith working on the dig in the southern end of the valley. If you head into the northern end, where the strange pillars are, do beware of Takata beasts. Local beasts that hunt in packs and are not at all afraid of attacking students or even armed patrols. They have proven to be a hindrance to our progress. Several attempts have been made to destroy their nests in the tombs, but their numbers have proven to be great. I know it's true. Academy is my foot up now. Yes, we watched before. Yes, indeed. Shortly before entering the valley, you will pass by a cave entrance. Do not enter it. Full of dangerous creatures called Shirak. The only other danger to speak of is the Takata. There are guards that will protect you if you remain in the south part of the valley, however. Flying creatures that lay webs in the tunnels. Webs can only be burned or moved by explosives, I believe. Best to avoid them entirely. Greetings. name is Adrianus. I am the Chamberlain of the Academy. Generally, I look after maintenance and supply here. Collective Basic is the language of the Republic, but I come from a world beyond the edges of the Republic space. There, the Twi'lek language of interstellar trade and commerce is a common dialect. I can speak your language, but my accent is still very pronounced. Some at the Academy would mock me for this, and I am not eager to become ridiculed. There are many humans here who come from worlds beyond Republic space. Seem to be more sympathetic to the Sith cause. Some of them are even training at the Academy, unlike me. Born a Sith. No, not truly. I serve the Sith, but I do not study and train in the Force as you. For one of the hopefuls who look to gain prestige, yes. I'm afraid there is little I could help you with. I am sure you will prefer to speak to one of the students here, or perhaps the trainers. Any of these.
No problem. Got it.
Thanks.
Another hopeful wandering about the Academy. I suppose you want to know how to get prestige. I'm one of the Academy trainers, of course. You'd do well to watch your tone with me, hopeful. I'll be one of your instructors when and if you reach your final test. Oh yes, you gather prestige to earn the opportunity to take the final test. You don't automatically become a student. You'll see. As if I didn't have better things to do. Has anyone told you about Jorak-Un? Well, the first thing you should know is that it's not a name you should mention around Master Uthar if you can avoid it. Jorak-Un was once Uthar's master, you see, and the head of this academy. He went a little insane, however, and Uthar forced him to flee to the surface and hide. It seems that Jorak has been spending his time kidnapping students who wander into the Valley of the Dark Lords. No idea why. I've also no idea why Uthar doesn't do something about it. If you want prestige, however, you'll find that hermit, as everyone calls him. You'll find Jorak and either kill him or bring back anything he's been writing. Uthar would like that. Now be gone. I have better things to do than chat with lost hopefuls.
How do you do, hopeful? Seeking prestige. I am a trainer here at the Academy. I think I may be able to offer you some aid in gaining prestige, if you desire. Do you know of our renegade students? Those are the ones. It seems you have already heard of them. There is little more I can do. Should you locate their hiding place, you would gain considerable prestige, I am sure. Now, if you will, I must return to my studies.
To the valley. Hey, you know how you said don't go into the cave? Go into the cave. New cave! Oh, why didn't it do the thing? Oh, probably because you didn't redeem it until like well after. Hey, y'all. Rude? Why did it only do like, a handful? Yeah, it hasn't been 24 hours. I might change that to like 12 hours.
Yes?
Really? Me? Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Talk about how Jedi would. Up, guys? Hey.
Hold it right there, whoever you are. We're not going back to the academy. We'll kill you rather than go back. You mean you aren't here to kill us or bring us back? I find that hard to believe. The only way into these caves is through the academy. You must be a Sith. So what is it then? If you're not here to kill us or bring us back, why are you here? Speak up!
Hang on one second. my band was doing pre-orders for our record, and we have a shirt album pre-order. We haven't been able to get it back yet. I love it. Like our artists, we paid our artists, and then Life was like, "Hey, you know how life sucks for you? Well, here, have it suck more." It's been rough.
So you have heard about us. Yes, we ran away before Master Uthar could execute us. Is that so hard to believe? My name is Thalion May. The others here and myself refused to murder a bunch of people on a whim from Master Uthar. So here we are. We thought that becoming a Sith was what we always wanted, but that wasn't true. Now all we want is to get out of here. Fair enough? Help us? Why should I believe that this isn't some kind of trick? No. I know what Sith like you want from us. You're not bringing our heads to Master Uthar so he can pat you on the back. They're here to kill us! Get them! Get them!
Oh, well, okay, now this is a problem. See, I was actually gonna help you, and now you're attacking me. Let's go. Y'all? Go ahead and get Fuck. Y'all some fucking bitches.
Yeah.
For the order!
Shit. Three against one now. Fucking play her. Trying to help you. Decided to be a bitch instead. Oh, Eric. Avoid that mine, please. Not.
Yes?
Was it?
Yes?
Out of you. Okay, yeah, let's just go ahead and hop right into the mine.
Didn't work. Didn't work.
Your wish?
Sure.
Well, you're about to set. Why you have to step into them? Y'all fucking wanna...
I think I've been poisoned.
What?
Really? Sorry.
Get it.
Oh, I heard I guess.
Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Yes? Never too old for this. Take that! Not this again!
Whew. You could have let me help you. Now I have to kill you. Right? Like, what are you doing? Anyway. Fuels. Howard. I can get myself a shield. Y'all are in my way again. Really need to get... Okay, now y'all really in my way. Bro. Not bad.
Yes?
Eh.
Yes?
Yes?
Exit. Yeah. Going. There. Did all this for fucking nothing? Question mark? Or everything? Yeah, cool. Well, we killed the renegades because they are dumb. Tried to help them, they're like, no! No! There'd be a wealth of shit in here, right? I got the 50 experience points from, but I'll take it. More experience. Okay. Treasure. Friendship. Something. Wait. Where the hell did this one come from? What the hell? Okay. Make sure that the rest of them.
Let's see what you got.
Oh god. I had like 3 of them gang up on me. That was enjoyable.
What?
Save game. Done quite a bit.
Greetings. I don't think I've seen you at the Academy before. Here to investigate the ruins. My name's Dak Vesser. I'm assigned to the Valley Ruins, as you can see. We've been painstakingly uncovering these tombs for many months now.
Dak? That is you, isn't it? I hardly recognized you.
It's been a long time, Jahani.
What are you doing here? Did you fall to the dark side?
I didn't fall, Jahani. I had my eyes opened. And don't look at me like that. Last I recall, you were having your own doubts.
I was. I'm not anymore. Dak, you could...
Save it. The Jedi aren't for me, not anymore. Look, I'm not going to ask why a couple of Jedi are here in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I don't want to know. It's better that I don't. In fact, I'll just get out of here and leave you to whatever it is you're planning to do. Fair enough?
Running away? Again?
Why not? It's what I do best. Yes. Isn't it obvious? I don't want to talk about it here, however.
I don't think there's much to talk about.
Have it your way, Jahani. You always do. Look, I don't want to be here after you leave. There'll be too many questions, so ask what you have to ask and I'll be on my way. Well, it seems that the Sith once inhabited Korriban a long time ago. There was a fortress here that was destroyed at some point before the Sith abandoned the planet completely. Why they left, we don't know. Perhaps the Jedi drove them off. The tombs in this valley are the only parts of the fortress we found mostly intact. Some. Most of the interesting stuff is still in the tombs, but Master Uthar prefers to leave them to be explored by the students as a challenge. In time, they will probably become safe enough for us to enter. Until that time, however, we're stuck to digging up the valley piece by piece. Definitely dangerous. Most of the students that go inside them don't come back out. Master Uthar prefers it that way. A star map? No, I haven't heard anything about that. Something like that could be in Nagasato's tomb, I suppose. That tomb's off limits to the students. It's the second tomb on the left when you enter the valley. Nagasato was the leader of the old Sith masters here, we think. Darth Malak found something in there a while back, however, and ever since then only Master Uthar can enter it. No. A lot of the discoveries are kept secret, even from the students. I only heard that Darth Malak found something there by rumor, to be honest. So do I.
Goodbye, Dad.
Goodbye, John.
I bet they fucked. I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs for a hot second. So. honey.
You're
Thanks. Let's go ahead and pop right on through that. That was enjoyable. Johnny. Okay.
Yes.
Too much audio input. Audio systems overloading. Must destroy source of disturbance. Must kill sentience.
Johanny, you do me a favor. Hi, Hardy. Oh, God.
Sure. Not this again!
I will be your doom! You will fall! For the open!
Get it! Not this again! Not this again!
Hey, kinda. Come on.
Yes?
Okay. Maybe you'll just sit there and glare at it with your lightsaber.
No problem. Didn't work.
Excuse me. What? First of all, let's all heal up just a bit. What's up? Can I loot you? Early. Say that for a while. When did I get back? About probably a little less than 5 minutes ago. Come on. Fucking. Okay, yeah. Just keep getting network connection. Good. Definitely up on my end.
No problem. Didn't work.
I also got the, oh god. Yeah, I got the same thing. That was weird. Good thing I'm recording this. That is definitely super weird. But, glad it's back.
Let's see what you got. I still got
Do you want to actually help? Or are you just gonna kind of stand there? Slaves, do all the work. Y'all, I really need you to like not be in my way anymore. Okay. Thanks. Get that data pad. Appears to be the journal of a Sith archaeologist by the name of Baron Gal. Most of it runners notes on archaeology tavern, but the final entry follows. Strangely enough, I found traces of Thurangan. This is an unstable black rock used by lesser races. Perhaps the ancient Sith on Korriban used a power source, volatile and dangerous substance, and acts violently to fire. I will have to be. Oh, that's unfortunate. That data pad that I just picked up is probably also. I don't want to catch my poor creation. I haven't been able to catch poor creation. Been trying to capture it without destroying it. Valuable and hard to be so quiet as it. However, it identifies targets through sound. I'm glad we brought sound. Better that idiot Ben Hull uses it. This datapad seems to have once belonged to an enterprising young Sith student who had ventured into the tomb in search of Inuta Hal's sword. One of his entries is of particular note. There's got to be a way past obelisk blocking the bridge. It seems to be made of some kind of unstable. I'm willing to bet some kind of energy discharge will set it off. Blaster fire isn't doing the trick, however. I'll have to try some kind of explosives. I just hope the guard droid over there is as defunct as it looks. That appears to be personal Jedi drone. Roma, the last entry reveals what he was doing on this world. Korriban is everything I imagined and feared. I can feel the power of the dark side here. I can sense the Terratatic hiding in this place. Sheila and I have decided to venture forth into the Valley of the Sith Lord in search of the creatures. I only wish Khan was. Why couldn't he just accept that Sheila and I are in love? He claims our passion for each other will lead down the dark side, but he can't even see how his own pride and arrogance are leading him away. Maybe it is good that he left after all. Even as dangerous as the Terratatic are, I'm certain Sheila and I. As I could thermal detonator. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Honey. I need you to start. Oh, the lava! Okay. You with your
sure. Didn't work.
Yes?
Sure.
Credits.
Too long in the cold and the dark. I am disturbed again. A human.
Now this you don't see every day. This is an old spirit full of the Force. I sense great sadness and regret. Walk carefully.
A Jedi here? Why have you come to this dark place, Jedi? Why disturb my sleepless rest? I do, and yet I do not. The Force is so strong with you, human. Yet the face, the soul... It has been so very long. I had a name once. Ajunta Paul.
Oh, now my
Yes,
grandchildren
that
come to
was my
see
name.
me.
I was one of them. We were servants of the dark side. Sith Lords, we called ourselves. So proud. In the end, we were not so proud. We hid from those we had betrayed. We fell, and I knew it would be so. Ancient? Has it been so long that you use the word ancient? I have been here so long, so lost. I cannot remember. We were the first to rebel, to betray, to surrender ourselves to the dark side. So strong, we thought. So wrong. Our Jedi Masters, those who had taught us to use the Force, who warned us against the dark side, yet we embraced it in secret, reveled in its power. We were discovered? Did we act? I can no longer remember, but here is where we came to hide, to grow, and here we fell. Our temple, our tomb, built far from our enemies, we revered power and threw off the teachings of our old masters. We were not the first to fall to the dark side, but we had more power than those before us. It came from elsewhere. Our oldest secret. Only we would know, we lords. Only we would know where our power came from. The Force no longer touches my mind, human. And even if it did, I no longer remember our secret. The Force bristles in you. You must find this place with it. Or have you? Or did you? Or will you? So many images. I see your heart, human Jedi. I see your power, your pride. You will find the old place, the dark place, and you will regret it. So much power, it is blinding. I remember so little. We hid from the Jedi, but it was not they who destroyed us. Is it not obvious what we did? We destroyed each other. We desired the secrets of each other to increase our power. We battled until finally our fortress rained down on top of us.
The Sith consumed themselves, did they? I suppose that eventually they'd be all they'd have left to fight.
And so, here, our old secret is buried, and none of us hold it anymore. Is that not right? Our power fled. Oh, what became of us? Do the Sith still thrive? Do they ever return? So much time has passed, and yet we have learned nothing. Nothing.
It's me, bitch. I'm a Sith. I was a Sith. I'm no longer a Sith.
Remain? Do I remain? I have regretted for so long all that I have done. My sword, I filled it with my pride, and it is buried with me now. A corpse, as I am a corpse.
Did someone tell you to call?
I am dead as my faith is
I'll
dead.
never call my touch.
And I shall remain here, surrounded by blackness in death as in life. Most of my brethren would desire only to take what power I have left, even if it would destroy them. I wish my sword to be taken away from here. I do not wish it to rot away as I have. I command this of you. If you are wise, you will not keep it. In the end, it is what destroyed me. There are 3 blades within my sarcophagus. Only one is truly my soul, but it has been so long. I do not remember which. Find the sword that is mine and place it on the statue. If it is truly mine.
His name, he sounds familiar. The character? It starts with an A. It's something pal.
Then you must die. This is how it must be. I do remember one thing of my sword. Listen to me carefully. I am that which grips the heart in fright.
He's a pal.
Hardens night and silences the light. It was written of my sword long, long ago. Go then, find my sword and place it on the statue.
Ajunta Pal. Sparkles with a silver glow that becomes brighter as the hilt is touched. It is quite warm and it appears the blade becomes white hot once. Such a fiery weapon would be devastating an unarmored opponent. A small insignia of a flame is impressed up. Like most fiber blades, this weapon lets off a dim humming sound. Once activated, its length shimmers with a colored force field, and its hilt is the black of charcoal. A single insignia upon the hilt shows that of a red, baleful. The blade of the sword is ebony black and notched along its line to give it a cruel and jagged appearance. There is a strange visual effect upon the sword which makes its shadows pulse and ebb along the surface. Very cool to the touch, and upon close inspection, a small insignia dark circle can be spotted on it. None other than the restless and regret-filled spirit within. I needed you to find out which of the sarcophagus placed on the statue within. I am that which grips the heart in fright, hearkens the night, and silences. Blade is long and straight, and sparkles with a silver glow, becomes brighter as the quite warm, and it also appears that the blade becomes white hot once. Fire weapon. Okay. It's the what we're gonna do. Save. And we're just gonna trial and error this bit. But I wanna say it's the what a thought. Not gonna show me.
Yes, that is the one. That is the blade that destroyed me. Take it. Take it and the other blades even. Take them and go. My darkness awaits me. Our oldest secret is buried, but not here. I remember nothing else. I cannot help you. I shall not tell you. Our oldest secret, I shall not be gone. Take the blade.
So, the spineless worm actually made it through the tomb. I'm impressed. Isn't it obvious? I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving the sword of Ajunta Paul for some time. It's been quite a wait.
Typical. Always ready to jump at what they perceive to be the easier path.
Now that you have it, I just thought I'd relieve you of it. It must be quite a burden after all.
Tom came. Penetrated from behind.
Nice try. I may not know what the sword looks like, but I'm no gullible fool. I'm not about to pass up a chance to impress Master Uthar, especially not for a pathetic excuse for a Sith like yourself. Hand over the sword, worm. You know I'm the superior here. Fine. No tricks, though. I'm watching you. Smart move. You're obviously more pathetic than I could have even imagined. Thanks for the sword, worm.
Welcome, idiot. That wasn't the sword. Oh, you replaced Woodhouse. Gotcha. Right. Hop over here to this. Bang. Hit the drip. you. Okay, go ahead and yep. Yes, robot and I are just gonna sit here and chill. Alright, the patrol droid does need to get out of the way. Bro. Out the way. Out of the droid's way. He's doing his job. Working. Duncan from Dragon Age. Still looking at. Oh. Peter Ranadin. Online, system status pending, continue. Yes, continue. Up in the door. Okay.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web, eh? Well, the contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough. Welcome. Awake already, are you? Good. This is the tomb of Sith Lord Tulak Hord, if you don't know. I've taken up residence here for now. It's dusty and full of critters, but it's home. Oh, yes. Introductions, of course. I suppose it is time, isn't it? This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Miko. Say hello, Miko. Poor lad. He's had a hard
Okay, I'm done start talking.
My name is Jorak Earl. I was once the head of the academy, so I'm sure you've heard of me. Liar! You think I can't tell? Obviously, the Academy is lax in its training as usual. Stupid Uthar. Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith. Most of the Drek Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Miko here. I already tested him. Didn't I, Miko? Yes, you're welcome. You see, Miko here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for. I'm sure we could. We could chat all day about it. But where would that get us? I'm quite determined, and you are quite helpless. Perhaps you have some questions. I'm not above delaying the test of it. The results are always the same. Then I'd say you have quite an imagination.
Kill his zombie asshole, right?
Not a bad thing, but not quite what I'm looking for in a proper Sith. Why then you go free. Tell you what, I'll even pass on to you my own personal thesis on ancient Sith philosophies. They're based on all I've learned studying Tulat's tomb. It'll make you a better Sith, I'm sure. The chances of you passing, however, are sadly remote. Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Miko. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Miko here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. I get too many wrong, and you die yourself. I don't know what you think of Miko. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered. Well, here's your chance, fair enough? Then you win. If you die, then he wins. I thought this was self-evident. Did you
Rock match, do you want to take some
earlier? Well then, any last comments before we begin, Miko?
We can both survive. Attacking together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you? Risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you die? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
Your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity.
Incorrect! What sort of thinking is that? If all the Sith thought as you did, we would all be soft like the Jedi. Ah, well, it's time for your punishment. And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do? So you've made a profit, and now you have some sniveling, useless fools trading after you. No. Bad idea. At any rate, here is your punishment. Let's see. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole? Or keep it to yourself? You gained an advantage and you share it freely? Let them rip the secret from my dead hands, I say.
His punishment is what he can do with his fingers.
Are you mad? Well, you did ask for this. It's for your own good. Still going? All right then. One of your underlings has made a major mistake which makes you look bad. He's normally very competent and skilled. Do you kill him or give him another chance? Another chance to make you look poor to your superiors? To make it look like you are weak and deserving of attack? No. Think again. Not that good help is easy to find. Oh well, here's your reward. Last question. You're about to die. Do you pass on your knowledge to your apprentice to make him stronger? Or do you use your last breath to strike at your enemies? Fool. It's a trick question. A true Sith never dies. I'll enjoy this one. Time for your medicine. Now, this is odd. The test is over and you're both still alive. Well, that's never happened before. I suppose this means you can go, Miko. We'll have to just figure out what to do with our friend here. Run along now.
Or I could use the Force to free them. And we could kill you. Seems you didn't think of that, old man.
What? Mutiny! Behave, students! That's it! Detention for all of you! Permanent detention!
What is it?
That hurt, I bet.
Oh, what the hell? Oh wait, I haven't got.
Yes, that is the one. That is the blade that destroyed me. Take it. Take it and the other blades even. Take them and go. My darkness awaits me. Here.
For the lava!
So, the spineless... Isn't it? Now the... Not especially... Fine. Smart.
Do you believe the end of night? So later on tonight, here in about a couple hours, I'll show you and then destroy him with one well-placed pelvic thrust. Hot. Alright. again. Hey, he's gotta work. I'm sorry. You're fine. I'm just getting back to it. 8 point. Tonight, here in about a couple hours, my first episode of my radio show goes live. I'll be hanging out in our Discord under Greg's. I can't. But I'll be hanging out in our Discord. Yeah, I'll be hanging out in our Discord, and you know, just kind of jamming. Anybody cares to join, by all means, join. Otherwise, you can listen to it on weltfm.org. This is right there in that text bubble. So yeah, fun times ahead. We are very, very excited about how the show turned out.
Not this again!
What?
Healing real quick.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. If you want to hang out and listen to my radio show, hang out in my Discord, and yeah, we'll go from there. So thanks for hanging, and of course, boy Andy. So, and then of course, you know, I stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. and go from there. So have a great night. Thank you, Alex, again for popping in and hanging out, and for helping me catch the mic issue we had at the beginning of the stream. Definitely appreciate that. And of course, you can check out my band's all my band's info there. You can check out our album there. And hey, there you go, right at the end. You got it. And then once again, just go ahead and hit that like and stuff on the Facebook pages and the radio page too, so that'd be super cool. And yeah. So I'll go ahead and send you on over to my boy, and we will talk later tonight. So have a great night, guys.